Hey everyone, how's it going out there? My name is Michael Jagger, and I'm an international swing dance instructor. On behalf of Syncopated City, your premier school for online dancing, I want to talk to you today about the importance of being able to move by yourself or solo dancing. I also want to share with you some resources that our members use to get better at that dancing. But before we go any further, can you please be sure to smack that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you hit the notification bell every time we upload a new free video, you'll be the first to know. So you may be saying to yourself, Michael, if I want to learn how to partner dance, is it really important for me to also learn solo movement? I'm going to quote the great RuPaul by saying,
If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else?
can I get an amen? And I think similarly, it's really hard for us to expect to be good partner dancers or good movers for somebody else if we're not really even comfortable dancing within our own skin. So join me now as I show you three great resources at Syncopated City to help you get better at your solo movement. Okay, so here we are on the home page, and I'm going to take us to our library. Now the library is kind of our repository for all of the lessons that we've got on our site, and we've organized all of these by theme, along with old video replays and master classes. We've got some partnered stuff as well as some solo movement. But before we jump straight into the solo movement blocks, let's say you're a beginner or you're just wanting to refresh your basics. I think a good place to start would be right here with our Rhythm Essentials. Now our Rhythm Essentials is exactly what we say it is. It's all of the basic foundational rhythms that we use to build our dancing, whether it be for partnered movement or for solo. And we've labeled everything here so that you can easily find what it is that you're looking for within this list. Now I'm going to go here to triple steps because it's something that I know I need to work on. And here is our triple step lesson. As you can see, it's just under 10 minutes long, and it's really all the things that we find important we've broken down into this lesson.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell, do, 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 do. Oh, that's
Hey.
fun. I like that one.
So come November,
This would make
December.
a great holiday present for somebody.
Wow. So that's what we're going to look at with our triple steps, is that idea of swinging them. Now with respect to our bounce and posture, we think of the letter W.
So there you go. I've given away one of our biggest secrets as it relates to how we like to do our triple steps. But along with the figures themselves, also included in these rhythm essentials are things like posture and bounce, or rhythm exchange, which is where Evita and I go back and forth trading rhythms to help us practice our listening skills whilst we're dancing. So that is our rhythm essentials in a nutshell. One of the other details that I really think is great for our members is this little progress bar that you can see at the top. Now this says up here that I'm 40% complete with this course content. So next to each of these lessons you'll see a little check mark here, and that's a way for me to remember what I have and have not watched. So if you're the type of student that really likes to be kind of sequential about things, or at least organized for how you do it, this is a great way for you to be thoughtful about your progress. In general though, we would highly recommend this as a great starting point for a beginner dancer, or if you're not new to dancing and you just want to really brush up on your basics, Rhythm Essentials is the place to go. The second resource that I think has been really valuable in these times of the pandemic has been in our routines. And as the title block suggests, these are full routines that we have choreographed and offered for our membership. Now, because of the pandemic, no one's been allowed to travel and certainly not safely dance with other people. So we have run workshops online for our membership. And then after that workshop, we will then put into our website a full version of a routine that's been broken down. So while the replay of any given workshop is a nice thing to have, this is a way where it's broken down very succinctly and members don't have to scroll through the entire 2-hour workshop to find the moments they need. So for example, if we look at maybe the solo jazz workshop that she and I taught last June, we can go in and see that we've broken this routine into phrases, and each phrase is taught individually. You can watch each of those videos on their own, and then Evita was kind enough to dance the routine to a slow song to make it easier to follow along with. And then one more time, she recorded it to a fast song. So this really gives members a chance to review workshops that they've already taken from us in the past, or if you weren't able to attend the workshop, you can now watch it here as well. And again, it's these workshops are all built off of the fundamentals, those rhythm essentials, and other more advanced moves that we've put together in our own forms of choreography. Now, I'd love to show you all of the material that we have for our solo movement because it's really exciting stuff. For example, just before we went into lockdown last year, we finished a huge block of 20s Charleston material that's really exciting, and I'm really proud of it. But unfortunately, we just don't have time to do that. However, I do want to focus on one other resource that our members use, and I think it's a great way to learn solo movement, and that's through our classic routines. Let's take a look at Frankie's Tranky-Do, because it's a really good example of a routine that has quite a lot of material in it, and it's a great wellspring for inspiration. As you can see, it is a robust routine, shall we say, because it comprises 18 different steps. But at the very bottom of this is a full performance of the routine so that you can see it danced in context. Now, the value, I think, in something like this is manyfold. For one, it's great to know your history, and these classic routines really give us a sense of where the dance comes from and from the people who created it. It also teaches us a lot about musicality because the way that they were created was done so very musically, at least at the time when jazz was the popular music of the day. Learning a routine like this also gives value because you're practicing your skills at remembering choreography, which is good to know even if you're not interested in solo movement as a full-time track. As partner dancers, when we're in classes, it's really important for us to remember what moves come next and to be practicing the skills of thinking ahead whilst we're dancing to music. But thirdly, I think the strongest thing is that you get such an extensive vocabulary of individual steps that don't necessarily need to be done in a particular sequence. Once you've learned that sequence, you'll have that forever, but then you can start to break it apart, reorganize steps, and start creating your own ideas and self-expression. These skills are certainly valuable for solo dancing as much as they are for partner dancing. So we really do believe that building on yourself, making sure that you are a strong foundation within your own movement will make you better, not just as a solo mover, but also as a partner dancer. So there you have it. 3 great resources that we offer our members to help them improve their solo dancing. Now, if you'd like to get started for free, then click the link in the description below. And on behalf of my partner Evita, we at Syncopated City say thank you very much for watching. Stay safe out there and keep swinging.